Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As you know that we have done chapter 2 Salat prayer, 5 pillars of Islam, section 9, but today we are going to revise the same concept in more detail. Our today's topic is from page number 241, Salat prayer. Dear students, those who learn and read Quran on a regular basis are familiar with the importance of Salah and how strongly has Allah Almighty emphasized on it and explained its importance to the people in Quran. A Muslim must realize that above anything, Salah is an obligation and every Muslim has to fulfill his or her obligation. Now, dear students, Salah is the major form of worship that a Muslim offers 5 times a day regularly. It is an obligation upon a Muslim, and a Muslim is to offer no excuse when it comes to offering prayer or Salah. The establishment of Salah is one of the major topics upon which Quran has emphasized more than anything else. In Quran, Allah Almighty has stressed upon Muslims to learn to offer Salah regularly. And with mentions of offering Salah, Allah has also mentioned its benefits with it as well. Let me tell you, dear students, that every deed, whether good or bad, that a Muslim undertakes in this life, he or she will have to be answerable for it in the afterlife. Although all the deeds get rewarded in the afterlife, however, the actual reward of Salah will truly be realized in the afterlife, when Allah Almighty will shower special blessings on that person. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَآتُوا الزَّكَاةَ لَهُمْ أَجْرُهُمْ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ وَلَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. Indeed, those who believe and do righteous deeds and establish prayer and give zakah will have their reward with their Lord, and there will be no fear concerning them, nor will they grieve. So, dear students, prayer is not something that ends in this world. Rather, the real reward of it will come to surface in the afterlife. Muslims who realize that Allah Almighty is their Lord and the giver of everything, they try to develop a relation with Him and wish to stay connected with Him as much as possible so that their relationship grows strong. Performing prayers is a means of developing a connection with Almighty Allah. And when a Muslim does so 5 times a day, then the consequent relationship is to naturally grow strong. Dear students, righteousness is the prime objective which a Muslim has to achieve in this life. All the instructions, constraints, freedom, rights, and education provided by Islam are with the objective that a Muslim becomes pious and moves on the righteous path, that is, Sirat al-Mustaqim. In this regard, prayer has a great role to play as it promotes taqwa in the follower. Let's have a look on the very first lines of Surah Al-Baqarah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. This is the book in which there is no doubt, a guidance for those who have taqwa, who believe in the unseen and who establish salah and spend out of what we have provided for them. So, dear students, in addition to giving charity and believing in the unseen, a Muslim must also establish salah in order to move towards taqwa. Dear students, Satan is an open enemy of believers, and all what he tries to is to make people go astray from the path of righteousness and go down in the path of darkness. Satan always tries to tempt a person in all the possible ways, and when a person once listens to him, he gradually lures him and takes him down further into the pit of darkness. So, dear students, seeking protection from Satan is also imperative for a Muslim. And dear students, not offering prayer is actually falling into the prey of Satan, whereas those who try to offer and establish prayer are actually resisting his temptation. And when these temptations are resisted for long, the result is one not falling prey to Satan ever again. In life, a Muslim gets exposed to all sorts of environments and people, all of which have a direct impact on the personality of the person. In fact, dear students, there are a lot of attractions in this world, and it sometimes gets really hard to get yourself away from these sort of attractions. So there is no denying the fact that the current plight of the people of the world is miserable, where they are more prone towards ills as compared to the goodness. So if a Muslim starts being like other people, he or she goes down the road of darkness. So in order to prevent oneself from all the attractions that are common in the world of today, a Muslim must find refuge in Salah. It is pretty much important. A Muslim must consider Salah as an effective weapon when it comes to fighting the evils of all sorts. Now, dear students, please open up page number 241 from your books. Importance of prayer. There are lots of hadiths and the Quranic references you would see on these pages, page number 241 and 42. And let's talk about a little bit about these. First of all, the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "What stands between a man and disbelief is the abandonment of Salah." And again, this was basically the hadith from Al-Muslim. The first thing which a person shall be called to account for on the day of judgment is Salah. This is the hadith from Tirmizi. And then again, there is another hadith on the same page. Prayer has been made a coolness for my eyes. The hadith, he who gives up prayer has indeed disbelieved. Again, Tirmizi. And there are some of the Quranic verses that I have already discussed with you. And in your answers, you could also talk about these Quranic references and the references from the ahadith, and you could write and quote these references in your answers, okay? So again, on page number 242, there is a very important thing that I would like to share with you. The continuous reminder keeps the conscience alive. Functioning in a proper manner without the regular performance of prayer, it is likely to become inactive and easily corrupted. As I gave you some of the information about the Satan, that how he wants to take you away from the prayer. And in this is if you are not offering your prayers regularly, definitely it's a chance for the Satan that you are making this thing easier for him to make you away from Allah. So prayer once a week or even once or twice a day does not fulfill this purpose and is not only a partial and insufficient expression of human beings' relationship with the sustainer. Okay. And again, there are some of the hadiths from Bukhari and Muslim that this is likeness of the five prayers with which Allah washes away all the faults. A Muslim is required to pray at the prescribed times wherever he may be. So, Salat is the central point of the life of a Muslim, without which he would not be able to maintain a strong and vital link with his Lord, continue his inner struggle against wrongdoing or temptation. So, dear students, I hope that you are pretty much sure about the importance of Salah. As this was a revision lesson and you have already done this before, so try to write your answers, and quote the Quranic references and the references from Ahadith in your answers, and write in your own words. Thank you very much for joining in this lesson.